Sci-fi writer John Scalzi, I don't know how to say that, but Scalzi admits social media site Blue Sky is failing because the left are humorless scolds. Science fiction writer, always wanted an echo chamber where he wouldn't have to face criticism for his extremist political takes. So he's definitely a leftist. And Blue Sky offered him that opportunity. As it's being reported, the company is failing because it's an echo chamber. Scalzi has admitted the left are humorless scolds. He's begun struggling to maintain his relevancy in recent years, and despite having a multi-million-dollar book deal, he's not getting the attention he used to, especially not on the platform Blue Sky, where the engagement is so much less than X has. So he went to where it would be an echo chamber. Everybody's echoing his own sentiment back to him, but it's not getting him the attention that X/Twitter is. Scalzi was one of those who made sure people were aware that he had left Twitter years ago prior in a blog post on November 11th, 2024, not to miss out on the election outrage. So he's like, yeah, fuck Trump, I'm leaving X. So he left and he found out, hey, I'm not getting the attention I should be getting. Yeah, and that's a picture of him there. Pink shirt with My Little Ponies on it, and it says alpha male. This is a good opportunity. So this is how I imagine it.
My little pony, baby pony. They're such cute ponies, everyone. My little pony, baby pony. Baby cotton candy. You is so much baby fun. Moon dancer. I love to feed you with baby firefly. And put on your little diaper too. Each sold separately.
Ta-da!
No.
So, an article from Fortune was released this week saying Blue Sky is backfiring. Mark Cuban says the lack of diversity of thought is actually pushing users back to X. So, an echo chamber is pushing people back to X/Twitter. The article details how the echo chamber failed to generate any meaningful engagement, and Mark Cuban has noted a change where the extreme left user base has started to turn on themselves, saying the site has gotten ruder and more hateful. Yeah, surprise! The extreme left are rude and hateful, and I guess it's a surprise to their own. I mean, they find out they're eating their own. Those normal folks on the other side of the aisle who have been targets of the left's ire for years can only help but smile knowingly at how rude and hateful Blue Sky crowd can be. Cuban continues saying engagement went from great conversations on many topics to agree with me or you are a Nazi fascist. We are forcing posts to X. Yeah, agree with me or you're a fascist. Yeah, he's just now finding this out. I mean, he's one of them. He should know. Even though Scalzi seems to recognize there's a problem and also recognizes that his attitude is a large part of it, he'd still rather watch his own circle crash and burn into irrelevancy than treat anyone else who disagrees with him on a topic as human. So, admittingly, he would rather be in that echo chamber where they're eating their own because he does the exact same. Anybody who doesn't agree with him, he calls a fascist. Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, go ahead.
Well, I mean, just look at him. Come on. He went to a site that's mostly PPs, and he expected some great turnout for his work. When in reality, nobody goes to that site except for PDF files and all that kind of thing. And there is nothing alpha about this. Nothing. I'm more of an alpha male than this bullshit.
I think his shirt is supposed to be irony or poking fun at the supposed alpha males.
Oh, please. He wishes he was an alpha male. He looks like one of the ponies. He looks like one of them ponies. So, no. But.
Yeah. When there's nobody to attack, they attack their own. They have nothing but echoing sentiment back to one another, and they must attack. They must.
Yeah. It's like It's like you got an attack dog that's been bred to attack things and guard things and stuff like that. And then they have nothing to fight. Then they start
You know,
turning on themselves.
they say that in actuality that the whole alpha male term is a misnomer. For the person who coined it or whatever, it doesn't matter to me. We all still recognize there's such thing as people who are alpha or attempt to look alpha, or even on that side of the aisle, they have their own way to be an alpha, which is highly different than the normal way. But yes, we all recognize that the whole alpha male or even alpha female is a thing and does exist.
Yes, it does. And a true alpha, be whether they're male or female, does not have to advertise as such. They just are. It's like, when we've all been in public places and things, and everybody, be talking or whatever, and then they kind of get quiet when somebody walks in the room, and their presence just fills the room. They don't have to say anything; they just show up, and everybody. It's a primal, understood thing that whoever they're paying the attention to is the alpha, whether they're male or female. That's the way
Yeah,
it works.
and I think you're a fool if you claim to be an alpha male. That's just my take. It's like self-proclaiming that you are all wise, or you are the wisest, or you are the smartest. I think it's a fool's errand to say such things.
Yeah. Well, I know back in the day, if
Surprise!
any,
He found out the ether on. That when you
yeah,
in the echo chamber, guess what happens? But he still he stays with them. He would rather put up with what they're doing and do it as well than to see the truth in the matter, which plays into cognitive dissonance.
the cognitive dissonance is great with those people.